This is a short video which introduces the concept of strings and escapes. In Python, as in most programming languages, there are portions of strings that aren't actually seen by the naked eye. There are things like new lines and tabs and all kinds of other things that you want to put into a string sometime, but that I can't see. And those are called escape sequences. So some common escape sequences are the new line, which is going to be /n, /n. There's a tab, which is going to be /t. And those are just a couple of them. And additionally, you may want to escape single or double quotes. So we're just going to put escape quotes. Because sometimes I want a quote to show up in a quote. Like when you have a book and you see something quoted as if the individual had said it. So this is all to do with strings. And so let's go back and just review for a second our strings. So I'm going to have a variable called myStir, and I'm going to say hello from Lisa. And I'm going to print myStir, and then we're going to run this code challenge. I'm going to run current, and it says hello from Lisa. Actually, let me close this and run it from a clean screen. Okay, you'll see hello from Lisa right here. And that's what I did here. I printed out myStir. So now let's say I wanted to print out hello from Lisa to the class, but I wanted a new line in there. So I wanted to say print myStir, plus to the class. Well, if I print this out as it is now, as we found out the last time, it's going to say hello from Lisa to the class. Nothing in between it, just butted up next to each other. So how do I get a new line here? Well, there's a couple of different ways, but the way we're going to look at right now is using the new line escape character. So here, I'm simply going to add the new line escape character. So all I did, I added a /n. /n is special in Python because it says, give me a new line. So what happens when I run current? Well, I get hello to the class. Actually, let me make this a little bit easier to read. I'm going to get rid of this one, and I'm going to run current again. Hello from Lisa to the class. And what this says is, hello from Lisa, new line to the class. And that's all you have to do. If I wanted to print out hello from Lisa tab to the class, I could put print myStir plus, and let's say I just wanted two tabs, tab 1, tab 2 to the class. Well, let's see what that would look like. If I run current, I get the first one, hello from Lisa to the class, and then the second one, hello from Lisa, tab to the class. So those are just quickly how you can use some escape special characters in Python. There also is a way to add quotes to strings. So if you remember, let's say my quoted string, my quoted stir is going to be, this is a quote. And that's great and that's wonderful. But what if I wanted to actually put a quote in there? What do I do? Well, here's what I do. Okay, this is a quote, and I'm going to escape the quote. This is a quote inside a quote. I'm going to escape the quote again and quote it. So what I've done here is I've used the backslash, I think that's the backslash, yeah, in front of a quote. And this effectively tells Python this isn't really an end of a quote. This isn't the end of a string. This is just a quote inside of a string. Well, what do I mean by the end of a string? I'm sorry if I didn't say this earlier. A string begins with a quote and ends with a corresponding quote. So if I did not have the backslash here, it would have said, okay, here's the beginning quote, and this would have been the ending quote, and then I would have gotten an error because I would have had information after my ending quote, and that's not what I wanted. So if I run the current, oh, my apologies, I didn't print that out. So I'm going to print my quoted stir, and when I run the code challenge again, we'll see down here that this is a quote inside a quote. So this has been a short video on escapes and quotes in Python.